Okay, this is the underground and surface coal mines interactive map that the state has, and I've been searching mines in Webster County using this map. So I'm just going to click in on it, let this zoom in here. And we've been looking at mines down Elk River. So we have a previous video of this one right here that I'm circling the cursor around at the top center of the screen here. But I also noticed this one, and this one's an interesting one because, back up here. Right here's where the road, Elk River Road that comes down from Webster Springs, which is down this way, crosses the Elk and goes on to the other side. And the bridge here is known as the $1 Million Bridge. So I was interested in trying to find this mine since it's pretty close to the $1 Million Bridge. So if we click on the yellow part, it's called, the company name is H&G Coal Company. The seam of coal is the Sewell seam. This was mapped in 1934, and this mine is known as the Loubert number 10 mine, Loubert. So that's where it's at. If you click on this, you'll actually get a little bit more detail about this. The map is right here. It's not a very good map. It looks like it's a hand-drawn map. And it doesn't show other than it says Clifton Ford is where this is at. There's no roads or anything to kind of give you an indication of where that's at along here. But I was at the bridge and just walked upriver on that side of the river just a piece and did find it, as you'll see in the video.
Okay, right down there, it might be hard to see through the trees. It's the Elk River there. We're just maybe a couple hundred yards above the $1 Million Bridge. We're trying to find this mine H&G Mining Company did back in the 30s. I think I might have just found one of the openings. The mine was known as the Loubert number 10 mine. It's spelled L-O-U-B-E-R-T, Loubert or Loubert. So we're going to go over there and take a peek. Definitely a mine. The naked eye, I could see posts back in there already. I see light coming from a different direction, so there's another opening here. Yeah, the floor is flooded with water. Oh yeah, this is definitely the Loubert mine or Loubert mine. It's too big for a house mine. Small post, it looks like, and then a large one behind it. This is from this opening a channel to the right here or straight back into the mountain. That probably was a support post at one time. Another one right over there. Looks like it's about 4 feet high. Yeah, it's starting to look sketchy here. Oh, it just, the map shows it's a very deep mine. It's hard to say how far back that goes. The old map, which I'll attach, it's not a good map, shows it's a pretty significant mine. See those posts over there? It's so dark, you'd have to really get under here. There was an opening right there. And the reason I say that, you'll see those posts up against the wall. Let me dim my light here. Do you see how those rocks are lit up? There's an opening on around the facing there. The rock's right in the center of the picture. The light is shining up. It's a small opening, obviously. Yeah, see, that rock right there breaks off. You see, all that could break off. You see the seam of coal right up here at the front. See, we're starting to fracture there. That's why there's all this rock collapse at the front here. And again, right over there is where the light is shining through. This kind of like parallels the river, this opening. It goes back hundreds of feet, if not hundreds of yards. Might be able to enhance that a little on the computer. That is about, that's about 20 feet wide, 25 feet wide. And again, I'll come over this way, and let me just show you right up front here, all this collapse. Oh, there's a chamber goes that way too. Right above that rock there. Right there's a chamber, goes on around. What a big mine. Might walk over just to see what that looks like over there. And given that that goes back that way, there may be another opening back on around. If you follow the coal wall there, see where it ends, right there. Then goes on around really sharp to the right. Then that's the chamber that goes back, just straight back. You can see some rock fall right there in that chamber that goes sharply to the right. Fairly big seam of coal, 4 feet. I was just right past that fallen rock there until you get to where it's starting to fracture. That's as far as I want to go. Way back in there. So I'm coming around as you're facing that mine opening on the left side. This is where that light was shining through. Look at the ledge here and these big rocks that have collapsed over time. Not going under there. I just go up to the front here. That's another opening. That channel that went parallel along the river. There's some of those posts we were looking at. This opening that was shining the light into the mine when we first filmed the inside, it's facing the Elk River. And you got to just come around the bend just a little here to get to that opening. The big opening. So that channel went this way. I would almost bet right there, up off to the left of that rotted log you're seeing, that was an opening. It sure looks like one. Just the way that's cut out, like in a horseshoe there, it looks like there's only some gaps under the rock. That was probably an opening that's collapsed over time. Again, that's the Elk River, just a little bit above the $1 Million Bridge, walking back towards it downriver. And I would bet underneath these rocks here and all this dirt that's collapsed, that was another opening there. It's at the same level. In fact, let me swing around here. If you see the dark area back there, that's the big mine opening that we were in. So we're at the same level. this road is at the same level. I would just bet that that's collapsed over the years underneath that rock cliff, and there was an opening right here. Alright, this old road that I'm slowly descending here along the Elk River is a straight shot right to the mine. And it ends up right down where the $1 Million Bridge is. Okay, there's a marker in the woods here, right where I said where the train cut through. And right there's the guardrails and the end of the $1 Million Bridge. We're on the side opposite where the main road is. It comes down from Webster as you cross the bridge. And look at this. This says SRC plus, it's either BW or RW. It's solid. You kick it and it barely budges. Just downriver from the mine at the same level is this, almost looks like an old clear cut right here. And a nice little flat. Whether it was connected to the logging or the mining, obviously I don't know.